Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Agri-Econ Study IQ. So today we are going to start the lecture of agricultural economics. In this lecture, we're gonna see the basic lecture of agricultural economics. Okay, so these are some topics which we are going to start, which we are going to study in this lecture. Okay, that is meaning, subject matter, scope, and definition of economic, division of economics, that is traditional and modern approaches. Approaches to economic analysis, micro and macroeconomic, positive and normative analysis, deductive and inductive method of investigation. Okay, so guys, let us start with our lecture. Okay, so firstly, we have to understand what is agriculture and what is economic. So, agriculture means it is a cultivation of soil. Agar means soil, culture means cultivations. Okay, it means cultivation of soil. And economics means it is a utilization of scarce resources. Scarce resources means limited resources. ऐसे resources जिनके लिए human की wants unlimited है और वो nature में limited quantity में है, ठीक है? Limited है. The word agriculture comes from Latin word agar referring to the soil and culture in its cultivation. Agriculture in its widest sense can be defined as the cultivations and or production of crop plant or livestock product. It is a synonymous with the farming, the field or field depend production of foods, fodder and industrial. So the definition of agriculture economic is agriculture economic is an upright field of economic in which the principle of choice are applied in the use of scarce resources such as land, labor, capital, and management in farming and allied activity, plus deals with the principle that help the farmer in the efficient use of land, labor, and capital. Okay, its role is evident in offering practical solution in using the scarce resources of the farmer for maximization of income. So agriculture economic क्या है? Proper utilization and management of scarce resources and maximization of farmer income. Okay, so guys, let's move to the next topic, that is importance of agricultural economy. So these are some importance. First is that it uses the theoretical concept of economic to provide the answer of the problem of agriculture and agribusiness. Okay, so जो agricultural economic है वो एग्रीकल्चर और एग्रीबिजनेस के रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम को शॉर्ट आउट करने में इससे हेल्प मिलती है. Initially earns efforts were made by the economists to use the economic theory to agriculture problem. Okay. Now the subject of agriculture economic is enriched in many directions in field taking the relevant tools of the science, particularly mathematics and statistics. Here, in this context, the distribution were made by agronomist, economist, horticulturist, etc. is a noteworthy. Okay, so the agriculture is the integral part of world food system, having the foundation link between crop and animal production system. Agriculture जो है integral part of world food system है और इससे क्या है having the foundation link between crops and animal production system. Okay. Other is that the student of agricultural economics should have clear insight and understanding of the influence of climatic condition in determining as how the commodity are produced and market in line with the consumption needs. So जो agricultural economics के student है ये they should have aware, they should have clear insight and understanding about climatic conditions, marketing activity, consumption need, okay whatever. इन सारी चीजों के बारे में एग्रीकल्चर स्टूडेंट को नॉलेज होनी चाहिए. Okay. Knowledge regarding problem in production, financing, marketing, and government policy and their impact on production and distribution is very essential to find out suitable solution for the farm problem. Okay. So, problem regarding production, finance, marketing, government policy और उसका impact production and distribution पे. So, ये सब very essential है इनके solution निकालना. तो ये सब चीजों के बारे में एग्रीकल्चर स्टूडेंट जो होते हैं उनको नॉलेज होना चाहिए. They could find the solution for the problems regarding production, finance, and marketing. Okay. So last is that the student of agricultural economics are learn the subject discipline, which are micro, macro, macroeconomics, agriculture production economics, farm management, agriculture management, price analysis to fulfill their requirement. So ये सारे सब्जेक्ट हैं, इनसे जो एग्रीकल्चर स्टूडेंट हैं वो अपनी रिक्वायरमेंट को फुलफिल कर सकते हैं. ओके, सो लेट्स now let us see the economics in a little descriptions. Okay, so meaning of economics. The word economic has been derived from Greek word oikonomikos, with oikos meaning household and nomos meaning management, means management of household. Okay, we can say management of resources. इसको पहली बार अंडरस्टूड ग्रीक फिलोसोफर एरिस्टोटल है, उन्होंने किया है. उन्होंने अपनी बुक इकोनॉमिका में कहा है, फोकस किया है दैट द फील्ड ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स इज डील्स विद द हाउसहोल्ड मैनेजमेंट. सो इकोनॉमिक्स को डिफरेंट साइंटिस्ट ने डिफरेंट वे में डिफाइन किया है. जैसे कि एडम स्मिथ है, उन्होंने वेल्थ को डिफाइन किया है. अल्फ्रेड मार्शल है, उन्होंने वेलफेयर की से इकोनॉमिक को डिफाइन किया है. और जो लियोनेल्स रॉबिन्स हैं, उन्होंने स्कैरसिटी definition of economic को दिया है. ठीक है, so the wealth definition of economic is given by Adam Smith in 1776. जो एडम स्मिथ है उनको फादर ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स भी कहा जाता है. इन्होंने दो बुक लिखी है, वेल्थ ऑफ नेशन एंड सेकंड इज दैट इंक्वायरी इनटू द नेचर एंड कॉजेस ऑफ वेल्थ ऑफ नेशन. सो एडम स्मिथ सेज दैट इकोनॉमिक्स इज अ साइंस ऑफ वेल्थ. इकोनॉमिक्स जो है साइंस ऑफ वेल्थ है. वेल्थ मीन्स in the economic, in the sense of economic, we can say goods or a resources that satisfy the human want. We can say it is a wealth. Okay, in economic. So he says that economics is a concern with the problem arising from wealth getting and wealth using activity of the people. Okay. Um, Also, for developing the nation, we have to increase the wealth. Okay, if increasing wealth, then automatically increasing in GDP of the country. Okay, so the welfare definition of economic is given by Alfred Marshall. Okay, Alfred Marshall come out with a new concept in the definition of economic towards the end of 19th century. He defined the economic is a study of man in the ordinary business of life. It requires how he get income and how he use it. So अल्फ्रेड मार्शल ने डेफिनेशन इकोनॉमिक डेफिनेशन को वेलफेयर के हिसाब से डिफाइन किया है. सो इन्होंने कहा है कि इकोनॉमिक इज अ स्टडी ऑफ मैन. ओके, अ मैन और लेबर वो इनकम को कैसे अर्न करता है और उसको कैसे यूज करता है. ओके, so the primary object or end of the economics is the promotion of material welfare, which is the part of human welfare. Material welfare का प्रमोशन होगा, मटेरियल वेलफेयर इंप्रूव होगा, तो ऑटोमेटिकली ह्यूमन वेलफेयर होगा. ओके, सो एग्जांपल के लिए है साइकिल है, बाइसिकल है, कार है. तो पहले साइकिल की नीड होती है, उसके बाद में ह्यूमन वांट और बढ़ते जाती है और उनको रिक्वायरमेंट होती है कि उनके पास बाइक हो. उसके बाद में एज पर देयर रिक्वायरमेंट दे नीड कार. ओके, सो if material welfare then automatically human welfare. Okay, so third is that scarcity definition of economic is given by Lionel Robbins. Scarcity definition को Lionel Robbins ने दी है. ये it's a very important definitions. Okay, Lionel Robbins opposing the Marshall definition. इन्होंने Marshall definition को oppose किया है for the following definition based on scarcity concept. Okay, scarcity means limited, कमी. Okay, so economic is a science which study the human behavior as a relationship between ends and scara. ओके, मीन्स विच हैव द अल्टरनेट यूज. सो इन्होंने कहा है कि जो स्कैर्स रिसोर्सेस है उसका मैनेजमेंट करके फार्मर के इनकम को मैक्सिमाइज करना. ओके, सो इन्होंने रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन इंस एंड स्कैरा. इंस मीन्स ह्यूमन वांट्स एंड स्कैरा मीन्स रिसोर्सेस. ओके, इन इन दोनों के बीच के रिलेशनशिप की स्टडी और ह्यूमन के बिहेवियर की स्टडी को इन्होंने इकोनॉमिक्स कहा है. ठीक है, in 1932 ये इन्होंने बुक लिखी है an essay on the nature and significance of the economic science. Okay, so these all are the definition of economics according to different scientists. Okay, so now we let us know the subject matter of economics. Okay, there are 3 points of subject matter of economics. First is that economics is a social science that study the production, consumptions, and distribution and consumption of goods and service. So इकोनॉमिक्स जो है सोशल साइंस है एंड स्टडी ऑफ प्रोडक्शन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन कंजप्शंस ऑफ गुड्स एंड सर्विस। गुड्स का प्रोडक्शन करना, उसका डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन करना और कंजप्शन करना। ओके, सेकंड इज दैट इट्स एक्सप्लोर द टॉपिक सच एज सप्लाई एंड डिमांड। ओके, सप्लाई एंड डिमांड को एक्सप्लोर करता है, मार्केट बिहेवियर, रिसोर्स allocations, resource allocation, economic system, and more to understand how society manage their limited resources to satisfy their needs and wants. Okay, तो इससे क्या हो रही है कि it, the more understand how the society manage their limited resources, scarce resources, and how they can earn more income and how they can satisfy their needs and wants. Okay, so economics can be broadly categorized into um, two parts. We can say that is micro and macroeconomics. So in microeconomics means in individual market and decision making, and second is macroeconomics means economics wide factor like inflation, unemployment, and economic growth. So सब इन वर्ड्स में ही लिखा है कि माइक्रो मीन्स स्मॉल एंड मैक्रो मीन्स broad things. Okay, so we can say individual firm or individual business. It is under the microeconomics, and macroeconomics means it's a wide factor like inflation, unemployment, economic growth, GDP. Okay, that's all. So the division of economics. There are two division of economics, that is traditional and modern approaches. Okay, firstly, we have to learn traditional approaches. So the traditionally the subject matter of economics can be studied under four divisions. These are consumption, production, exchange, and distribution. Okay, the traditional subject matter of economics can be studied under four divisions: consumption, production, and exchange and distribution. So let us know consumptions. It means the use of wealth to satisfy inevitable wants. Okay. It also means the destruction of utility. After consumption, automatically fulfill humans' want and utility become a disrupt. Okay. All the goods that are produced are consumed immediately at the same time in the future. Through the consumption activity, we use the utilities. Hence, the consumption represent using of the utility. Okay. सो कंजप्शन के बाद में यूटिलिटी का यूज होता है, इसीलिए कंजप्शन जो है रिप्रेजेंट करता है यूजिंग ऑफ यूटिलिटी. ओके, सेकंड इज दैट प्रोडक्शन. ओके, इट इज द एक्टिविटी दैट हेल्प टू क्रिएट द यूटिलिटी. ओके, प्रोडक्शन इज डिफाइंड, इट इज द क्रिएशन ऑफ यूटिलिटी. कंजप्शन क्या था? डिस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ यूटिलिटी. और प्रोडक्शन क्या है? कंजप्शन ऑफ यूटिलिटी, सॉरी, क्रिएशन ऑफ यूटिलिटी. ओके, थ्रू द प्रोसेस ऑफ प्रोडक्शन one set of goods is transferred into the other. Okay, transformed into the other. And third is exchange. Okay, the word exchange of goods implies transfer of goods from one person to other person. Okay, so exchange of goods take place among the group of individual, country, market, region, and so. So if words में ही लिखा है exchange means goods or things or whatever are transformed from one place to another place, one person to other person, like one country to other countries in market. Okay, that's all. So in distributions, it refers to the sharing of wealth produced by the community among the agent of production. Proper distribution of wealth and resources leads to the growth and economic welfare and people in the nation. So the proper distributions lead करता है growth of economic welfare और people economics or welfare of the people of the nation. Okay. So second is modern approaches. They are categorized into two parts, microeconomics and macroeconomics. Okay, so in microeconomics, the term microeconomics has been derived from Greek word micros, meaning small. Okay, in other word, micro means millionth part. It is otherwise known as price theory. Okay, माइक्रो को प्राइस थ्योरी कहा जाता है, माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स को, और मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक को इनकम थ्योरी कहा जाता है. ओके, सो it focused it focused on price determination. Microeconomics fundamentally deals with the economic behavior of individual economics units such as consumer, resource owners, and business frame. Okay, it is concerned with the flow of goods and service from the business frame to consume, and also the flow of resources or their service from resources owner to the business frame. Microeconomics cover theory of consumer behavior, okay, and theory of value, product pricing and factor pricing and theory. These all theory are covered in the microeconomic. Okay. So microeconomics is somewhat abstract because it cannot include all the economic activity of the real world. Microeconomics जो है abstract है क्यों? क्योंकि it cannot include the economic activity of the all economic activity of the real world. Okay. So second is that macroeconomic. Okay. The term macroeconomic has been derived from Greek word macros, meaning large. Macroeconomic otherwise is called as income theory. I already told you. Okay. It it's treat the economic system as a whole rather than treating the individual economic units of which it's composed. Okay, which it is composed. Macroeconomics is concerned with the value of overall flow of goods and value of overall flow of resources. Okay, macroeconomics is concerned with the value of overall flow of goods and value of overall flow of resources. It covered all economics. Okay. Thus, it covered theory of income and employment, theory of money and price, banking, theory of economic growth, macro, theory of distribution, general equilibrium analysis, policy formulations and analysis. So देखा जाए जो वर्ड्स के पीछे कल्चर लगा होता है वो लैटिन वर्ड होता है और जो भी वर्ड्स है उनके पीछे नॉमी लगा होता है तो वो आमतौर पे वो ग्रीक वर्ड होता है ओके तो इट इज अ वी कैन से ट्रिक्स और व्हाटएवर and it is easy for remember. Okay, so let us know, is economics is a science or an art? Okay, let us know. By definitions, science is a systemized body of the knowledge having an empirical correspondence. Okay, analogs to the science and art is also systemized body of the knowledge. Okay, the field of economic has the attributes of science and art, hence the economic there hence the economic is a science as well as art. Okay. So इकोनॉमिक्स इज अ सोशल साइंस इकोनॉमिक्स जो है सोशल साइंस भी है इकोनॉमिक्स स्टडी ह्यूमन बीइंग एज अ मेंबर ऑफ सोसाइटी पार्टिसिपेटिंग इन द इकोनॉमिक्स एक्टिविटी it does not study the human as an isolated individual. Okay, so economics study human being as a member of society. Human being जो होते हैं वो member of society होते हैं. ओके सोसाइटी पार्टिसिपेशन इन इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटी में उनका पार्टिसिपेशन होता है हेंस इट डज नॉट स्टडी द ह्यूमन एज आइसोलेटेड इंडिविजुअल ओके सो इकोनॉमिक्स इज अ पॉजिटिव साइंस और नॉर्मेटिव साइंस सो इकोनॉमिस्ट्स are differentiate between positive economics and normative economics. Okay, so positive economics is a completely objective and is limited to the causes and effect relationships of the economic activity. Okay, so let us know the difference between positive and economics and normative economics. Okay. In the positive economics, describe the fact without making the value, judgment, or opinion. In the normative, describe the fact and making the value and judgment. इसमें judgment नहीं होता, इसमें judgment होता है. Positive economics में एक actual thing होती है और normative economics में not actual thing. Okay, इसमें होना चाहिए और पॉजिटिव इकोनॉमिक्स में एक्चुअल में होता है ओके सो second is that it's responsible for understanding the economic phenomena okay in the normative economics formulate and state the desirable reality okay इसमें रियलिटी का फॉर्मेशन होता है और इसमें एक्चुअल में वो होता है ठीक है in this positive economics how things are in the normative economics how things should be okay कोई कौन सी भी चीज एक्चुअल में क्या है और यहाँ पे क्या होना चाहिए the example is that the current unemployment rate is 20%. Okay, it is an exact thing. And in the normative economics example, the level of unemployment must be 5% maximum. जो unemployment का level है ज्यादा से ज्यादा 5% होना चाहिए. Okay, ऐसा normative economics में कहा गया है. Second example is that health spending is at 25%. And in the normative economics, defense spending cannot be greater than 10%. Okay, so these are about difference between positive economics and normative economics. Okay, so now let us know method of economic investigation. Okay, every field of science follows certain method of formulate the law or principle. There are two methods followed in the scientific study of economics. That is deductive method and inductive method. Okay, in the deductive method, economist belongs to the classical school, with J.S. Mill and Bacon's advocate method. They both are advocate this method. Okay, this method is also called as analytical or abstract or aperior method. Okay, here the economist proceed from general to particular. Okay, in proceed from certain fundamental assumptions or truth. Through this method, theoretical abstracts are derived from the real world. We further analyze these abstract and hypotheses with the data and finally make the logical conclusion about the objective of the research study. Okay, um, यहाँ पे एक ट्रिक्स है एनालिटिकल और एब्स्ट्रैक्ट एंड अपोरियर मेथड. इसको हम ट्रिपल ए के वे में भी हम इसको याद रख सकते हैं. सेकंड इज दैट इंडिडक्टिव methods. Okay, this method is known as historical or empirical or posterior method. Okay, the economist belongs to the historical school like Rocher, Fabrics, etc. They both are advocate the inductive method. Okay, in this method facts are generated through the survey. ओके इन इस मेथड में जो फैक्ट्स हैं जनरेट कैसे करते हैं सर्वे से साइंटिफिक इन्वेस्टिगेशन बाय बाय सर्वे ओके here the investigation move from particular to general okay in the deductive method proceed from general to particular okay and in the inductive method facts are generated through survey in the inductive method particular to general it is a realistic method okay it is based on fact okay so we collect the data from sample unit and analyzes the data in infer or draw conclusion. Okay, relevant to the study here, we give the importance to the predictive power of model. Okay, and through the distinction does exist between deduction and induction method. Both are needed for the scientific investigation. As a neither deduction nor induction alone is sufficient to formulate and test theory and hypothesis and economic law. Okay, so data collect करना साइंटिफिक इन्वेस्टिगेशन के लिए दोनों जो डिडक्शन है और इंडिडक्शन मेथड दोनों मेथड सेम इम्पोर्टेंस है सेम नेसेसरी है ओके कोई भी एक मेथड्स वो इनफ नहीं है प्रॉपर साइंटिफिक इन्वेस्टिगेशन के लिए ओके सो लेट अस नो द इकोनॉमिक्स लॉ ओके इकोनॉमिक्स लॉ इज गिवन बाय रॉबिन्स इन्होंने अपनी डेफिनेशन के जैसा ही इकोनॉमिक्स लॉ को डिफाइन किया है so the economics law are a statement of uniformities which have governed human behavior concerning the utilization of limited resources for the achievement of unlimited ends. इन्होंने क्या कहा है कि प्रॉपर यूटिलाइजेशन प्रॉपर मैनेजमेंट ऑफ लिमिटेड रिसोर्सेज स्कैर्स रिसोर्सेज और अचीव करते हैं अनलिमिटेड इट्स अनलिमिटेड वांट्स और सेटिस्फाई होते हैं ठीक है और इट इज हेल्पफुल फॉर मैक्सिमाइजेशन ऑफ farm income alternate use of resources and they can earn the maximization of they can earn the proper income and maximization of farmer income okay so there are some characteristics of economics law first is that economics law are not a governmental law okay the law of government are very strict and any violation of this law amounts to punishment okay गवर्नमेंट लॉ होता है बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट होता है और कोई भी वायलेशन होता है तो उसके लिए उस पर पनिशमेंट होती है इकोनॉमिक्स लॉ ऑन द अदर हैंड आर एप्लीकेबल ओनली इफ द सर्टेन कंडीशन आर सेटिस्फाइड ओके जो इकोनॉमिक्स लॉ है तभी एप्लीकेबल होता है सर्टेन कंडीशन विल बी satisfied if satisfied okay economics law are merely the statements of tendency economics law are hypothetical economics law है hypothetical है we can assume the things okay economics law are positive but not normative some economics law are axiomatic in character okay and economics law has lack of exactness of the law of science इसमें lack of exactness होती है okay so guys we have covered all the topic if you have any query please write in the comment box okay and to see the next video subscribe the channel and press the bell icon okay thank you so subscribe my channel like and share okay thank you for watching my video